when did you jump on Facebook and start putting yourself personally out there and then seeing it relate to business? Was it quickly or short over time? What was that?
It was over time, but it definitely started when I was in the restaurant business, when I was managing a restaurant, because you were all about who you know, who your friends are, bartenders, doing events. I was managing a restaurant. I was in charge of holding their events, happy hours, and it was in the middle of corporate Philadelphia. So I had to be relevant, and my bosses made sure that I was.
So was that was part of, I guess, the culture or the ethos that, hey, get on social media because it'll draw attention, or was that discussed, or was it an intuition?
It was a little bit of all of what you just mentioned, but I had so much fun doing it, and I love social media so much that it wasn't something that I felt like I needed to do. Like, it wasn't a task of mine, like, oh, I need to wake up and post this at 8:45 a.m. or this at 11. It was exactly like, hey, I'm putting this together. I think that it would be great if you spearheaded it, invite your friends, and then all of a sudden their friends started following me and vice versa, and then everyone started knowing what was going on at this restaurant. But this was probably
how long had Facebook been around at this time?
11 years ago.
So that was around the inception of it. And so when that looked like you had Facebook, you had friends on Facebook, and then you put out a comment, hey, this is going on, and you saw people that actually came to the restaurant from looking at the comments.
Absolutely. That is how I have.
Years ago.
Yes.
That's powerful.
I love, my favorite thing about Facebook is memories. I look back at some of these memories and I see how cool I was and how thin I was. And I used to be so hard on myself. I'm like, what was I thinking? I was like a supermodel.
Yeah, I love it.
And now look at me. Now I'm married. No, I'm kidding.
Don't cut
No.
They need the real.
No, but it was, at the time when I was doing that, it actually, now that I think about it, it wasn't necessarily asked of me. It really was natural. Then Facebook became more prominent and events started getting big.